Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Welcome to the Checkout Point, brought to you by Blicket.co. I'm your host, Max, and we're diving into the transformative world of e-commerce with our week number 40 episode. Each week, we bring you the latest e-commerce trends, news, and strategies tailored just for marketers, managers, and founders like you. First up, we're unpacking some strategic shifts at eBay. You won't believe the fresh talent steering the ship now, including a new chief communications officer, and even CarMax's CEO joining the board. What could this mean for eBay's future? We'll dig into that shortly. Then, we're tapping into the pulsing heart of e-commerce sales strategies. From the latest hurdles Amazon sellers are facing to the fresh faces boosting brands like MeUndies, we're covering how the big players are competing in today's market. Following that, stick around as we explore groundbreaking tech transforming e-commerce. Think smarter shopping and sustainable solutions, like Shopify's carbon capture, with every transaction and AI-powered gadgets enhancing business practices. And later, we'll peel back the curtain on Amazon's massive influence in retail, from their 50th Amazon Fresh store to controversies that stir the pot in the retail world. How do Amazon's bold moves affect us all? We'll take a deep dive. Finally, join us as we plunge into the interconnected world of Google and SEO's impact on e-commerce. From mastering the art of online reviews to navigating the tricky currents of Google's search rankings, understand what it takes to stay visible and competitive in the digital marketplace. There's much more we're eager to explore today. So keep your ears tuned in and your minds open as we journey through the vibrant landscape of e-commerce. Let's get started. Hello, bright minds, and welcome to today's deep dive into the ever-evolving world of e-commerce, specifically looking at some strategic shifts and standout corporate changes. Today, we're focusing on a familiar giant in the online marketplace, eBay, a place where you might go hunting for a rare stamp, a vintage dress, or even the latest tech gadgets. But beyond those listings, there's much happening at the top ranks that could steer the future of this e-commerce behemoth. Let's begin by talking about a role that's as critical as it is intriguing: the Chief Communications Officer, or CCO. Now, eBay has made a notable move by appointing a new CCO, 5 long years after the departure of their previous one. Why should this interest us? Well, the Chief Communications Officer handles how the company talks to the world and manages its image. In a world where reputation can go viral in minutes, this role is pivotal. The new CCO stepping in could mean a potential makeover in how eBay communicates with us, the users, and the wider public. It poses exciting possibilities. Could we see a more transparent, engaging eBay? Or a bold, innovative approach to public interactions? This change hints at a new chapter in eBay's communication strategy. Moving on, there's another crucial piece in the elaborate puzzle of corporate structure: the Chief Legal Officer, or CLO. eBay is set to welcome a new CLO this October. The role of a CLO is fascinating because it blends legal expertise with strategic business decisions. They're the ones ensuring that the company not only stays out of legal trouble, but also navigates through complex regulations that govern global e-commerce. With new legal leadership, could eBay be gearing up for major expansions? Or maybe tightening up their policies and user agreements? This is definitely a space to watch, as it could affect not just the operations, but how secure we feel about our transactions on the platform. And here's another twist: the CEO of CarMax has joined eBay's board of directors. Now, why is this interesting? Well, CarMax is known for its innovation in transforming car sales, making it easier and more reliable. Bringing this kind of expertise into eBay's board might signal a strategic shift or an intention to innovate further. Imagine the potential innovations in user experience and operational efficiency that could be on the horizon for eBay. Each of these changes, a new CCO, a new CLO, and a fresh visionary board member, are not just shifts in personnel. They are indicators of potential strategic shifts, of a new corporate culture brewing beneath the surface. For us, as users or observers of this digital marketplace, these movements signal changes that might redefine what it means to shop or sell on eBay. As these leaders step into their roles, each with their unique perspectives and expertise, eBay could be on the cusp of a new era. How will these changes impact us? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the landscape of e-commerce remains as dynamic as ever, filled with opportunities and challenges, and as we remain curious and informed, we're all better prepared to navigate this digital world. So, stay tuned, stay curious, and who knows? Next time you click through eBay, you might just see the beginnings of a new revolution in e-commerce. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and as always, keep questioning. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the dynamic world of e-commerce sales strategies and market expansion, a topic that's bustling with innovation, but also fraught with challenges. To unfold this tapestry, let's examine how businesses active in the digital marketplace are strategizing their growth and navigating the hurdles thrown their way. Let's start with the titans. And who bigger than Amazon? Recent updates have surfaced showing sellers grappling with some curbs on the Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, service as of October. If you're unfamiliar, FBA is a service where Amazon stores, packs, and ships products for sellers, and even handles returns and customer service. However, the capacity limits introduced can drastically change how sellers operate, especially as we inch closer to the holiday season, a critical sales period. These constraints force sellers to rethink inventory management, pushing them to either downgrade stock levels or seek alternative storage and fulfillment options to maintain their sales volume. Now, shifting from large platforms to individual companies, making strategic hires. MeUndies, a well-known online underwear and apparel brand, has recently leveled up their game by appointing a new senior vice president of sales. This move signals a dedicated effort to enhance their sales strategies and operational leadership. Bringing experienced leaders on board can drive a company's strategic direction toward exploring new markets and optimizing sales channels, ultimately enabling them to better compete in the bustling marketplace. And as we talk about tools that make the e-commerce world spin, just consider the influx of new e-commerce tools introduced to the market. On September 26, 2024, a whole suite of innovations rolled out aimed at assisting sellers in refining customer interactions, streamlining operations, and improving overall sales efficiency. Each tool offers an opportunity not just to enhance operational efficiency, but also to improve the end-to-end customer experience, from personalized shopping suggestions to seamless checkout processes. Each of these points encapsulates the broader themes of e-commerce today: innovation, adjustment, and expansion. Businesses, from giants like Amazon to individual brands like MeUndies, are continually adapting, whether it's by altering their logistical strategies, bringing in strategic positions to bolster growth, or adopting cutting-edge tools to stay ahead in the game. For anyone curious about the future of commerce, these strategies provide a window into how competitive and ever-evolving this space can be. It's clear that, to thrive in e-commerce, businesses must be agile, forward-thinking, and customer-focused. The intersection of logistical prowess and technological innovation might just be where the next big breakthrough in market expansion is hiding. That wraps up our exploration for today. But the world of e-commerce will certainly continue to evolve, and we'll be here to track these changes. Thanks for tuning in, keep wondering, and who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to spot the next big shift in e-commerce before it even hits the headlines. Stay curious. Welcome to a journey through the exciting world of e-commerce and technological innovations. Today, we're diving into how these technological advancements not only change the way we shop, but also how they promise a smarter, more sustainable future. First up, let's talk about a tiny yet powerful innovation by Raspberry Pi. They've recently launched a camera module designed specifically for vision-based AI applications. Imagine a world where your computer can see and interpret the environment around it, just like we do, but with the added speed and accuracy of a machine. This isn't just about snapping photos. This technology allows devices to assist with everything from household chores to complex manufacturing processes, making automated systems smarter and more efficient. It's like giving eyes to the computers. And with this new vision, they can now assist in ways we've only dreamed about till now. Next, let's explore a groundbreaking initiative by Shopify, a giant in the world of e-commerce. As awareness of environmental issues grows, companies are under increasing pressure to find sustainable ways of doing business. Shopify's response? They're ingeniously blending carbon capture with e-commerce. Every time a product is sold on their platform, a portion of the proceeds goes towards carbon capture initiatives. This means that, with each purchase, consumers aren't just getting what they need, but they're also contributing to reducing the carbon footprint. It's a beautiful example of how e-commerce can be a force for good, turning everyday transactions into opportunities for environmental conservation. Lastly, we've got Airship, which is revolutionizing the way sales tools are designed for HVAC contractors. Traditionally, this industry hasn't been at the forefront of tech innovation, especially in sales. However, Airship has decided to change this by developing tools that are tailor-made for the unique needs of HVAC services. This includes everything from real-time inventory checks to on-the-go, quote, generation, which means faster service and more efficient operations. It's brilliant because it not only simplifies the work of contractors, but also enhances the customer experience, making it a win-win situation. In each of these stories, we see a common theme: technology driving not just business efficiency, but also weaving in elements of responsibility towards society and the environment. From giving machines the gift of sight to weaving sustainability into the fabric of sales, these innovations mark an exciting step forward in the world of e-commerce and technology. They don't just shape industries, they redefine them, making them ready for the future, a future that is smarter and more conscious of its impact on the planet. So next time you're browsing online for a new gadget or service, remember the waves of change that are being driven not just in how products are sold, but how their sales can lead to a more sustainable world. It's a fascinating time to be a consumer in the digital age, and I, for one, can't wait to see what they think of next. Today, we're diving into a giant of the retail world, Amazon, and exploring how this behemoth's business practices are shaping industries, stirring up controversy, and constantly evolving the marketplace. First off, let's talk about expansion. Amazon Fresh, the grocery arm of this vast empire, has recently hit a major milestone. That's right, they've opened their 50th store. On the surface, it seems like good news, right? More stores, more convenience, and perhaps more jobs. But let's dig a little deeper. What does this expansion mean for local grocers? Are we seeing a trend where smaller, family-owned stores struggle to compete with the pricing power that a giant like Amazon wields? It's a classic case of big fish in a big pond. But remember, every time a new store opens, the ecosystem of local shopping changes, sometimes in ways that aren't immediately noticeable. Now, switching gears a bit, let's tackle a controversy. American Eagle Outfitters has recently thrown a hefty accusation towards Amazon. They claim Amazon is selling knockoffs of their Aerie products. This isn't just a minor dispute. It reflects a much larger ongoing debate about responsibility and ethics in the marketplace. How does a platform as enormous and influential as Amazon monitor millions of listings to prevent counterfeiting? And what is the impact on brands that pride themselves on uniqueness and quality? This lawsuit could set a significant precedent for how large online retailers handle third-party sellers and product authenticity. Lastly, Amazon is making headlines with another strategic move by adding new seasons to its delivery roster. At first glance, This is a win-win for customers, who get more choices at their fingertips. But think about the impact on traffic, local economies, and even our environment. With every new addition to its delivery service, Amazon not just shifts how we shop, but potentially how cities are structured, from traffic patterns to local job markets. So, what are we dealing with here? A complex interplay of expansion, competition, and responsibility. Each decision made by Amazon doesn't exist in a vacuum. It ripples across communities, economies, and even legal boundaries. With its vast reach and influence, Amazon's business practices deserve a closer look, not just for their immediate impact, but for the conversations they start about the future of retail, ethics, and competition. That's all for today, folks. Keep questioning, keep analyzing, because every purchase, every click in your cart doesn't just bring a product to your doorstep. It carries a tiny part of the global economy right to your screen. Welcome back to our exploration into the dazzling and dynamic world of Google and SEO's impact on e-commerce. Today, we're diving into how these digital titans shape the way our shopping carts fill and change from the comfort of our screens. Let's jump right in with a fascinating insight from a recent study highlighting that review requests should be handled as a pivotal part of customer service. Imagine you've just bought a cool new gadget online. You're happy with it, and then you receive a request to review the product. This isn't just a courtesy follow-up. Think of it as a crucial touchpoint in your whole shopping experience. This study suggests that the way businesses ask for reviews should be as thoughtful and customer-focused as any of their services. It's not merely about collecting feedback, but continuing a conversation with you, the customer, ensuring your voice is heard and your satisfaction is valued. This can make the difference between a one-time buyer and a loyal customer. And let's face it, in a world where options are endless, customer loyalty is gold. Now, why should businesses not ignore branded SEO in 2025? For starters, branded SEO, which involves optimizing your website to enhance visibility for brand-related searches, is becoming a cornerstone of effective online strategy. It's like setting up a huge, flashing neon sign on the internet highway, making sure that when people search for anything related to what you offer, it's your name they see first. This approach helps build brand recognition, drives quality traffic, and fosters trust. In a crowded marketplace, standing out with a clear, recognizable brand could well be the swing vote that tilts customers in your direction. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room: Google search ranking volatility. Just this past weekend, there were significant shuffles in how Google ranked websites. This means that one day, your business could be on the first page of Google search results, and the next, it might have slipped to the second or even third. These fluctuations can be unnerving because, let's face it, when was the last time you clicked on the second page of Google search results? But here's where agile SEO strategies come into play, helping businesses stay adaptive and responsive to such changes, ensuring minimal disruption and maintaining visibility. Each of these aspects, treating review requests as customer service, not ignoring branded SEO, and adapting to ranking volatilities, are not just isolated strategies, but are interconnected gears in the complex machinery of e-commerce success. They remind us that in the digital marketplace, visibility is everything, but maintaining that visibility with integrity and responsiveness can transform the way customers perceive and interact with a brand. So, next time you review a product or tweak your website for better SEO, remember, these aren't just tasks. They are opportunities to redefine and invigorate your brand's presence in the expansive world of e-commerce. Let's navigate this brave new world of digital shopping and branding together, ensuring that every click not only counts but connects. Hey everyone, Max here, and that's a wrap on the Checkout Point, provided by Blicket.co. We've just covered a massive week in e-commerce, week number 40, and as always, we were diving deep into the most relevant updates and insights from around the e-commerce world. Today we discussed strategic shifts at eBay, including some game-changing executive appointments and what they signal for the future of the marketplace. We also unpack the latest e-commerce sales strategies and market expansions that are shaping the way top players like Amazon and MeUndies thrive. Plus, we got into how cutting-edge technology is making shopping not only smarter, but also more sustainable. From Raspberry Pi's new camera modules to Shopify's carbon capture initiative. And of course, we couldn't skip over Amazon's growing influence in retail and what that means for competition and consumer choices. Lastly, we explore the transformative power of Google and SEO on e-commerce, spotlighting how crucial robust digital strategies and visibility are in today's market. Before we sign off, a big thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Don't forget to hop over to blicket.co for more insights and resources that can help you keep up with the evolving world of e-commerce. Make sure to join us next week for episode 41, where we'll continue to bring you the latest e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. Until then, keep innovating, keep pushing boundaries, and keep tuning into The Checkout Point. This is Max, signing off. See you next time.